I have to say this. I have to say this. Brawl Stars is a video game. Boo! I say it. I'm pretty sure no one has ever thought about this. Brawl Stars is a video game. And as all video games do, also Brawl Stars has his own broken mechanics. Boo! I say this. I also say this. Yeah! Is it obvious that I'm getting bored today? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Hello people, welcome back to another video. Instead of today's video, I wanted to talk about the hypercharge of Hank. Yeah, this is like, in my opinion, the weirdest hypercharge case in existence. Like, I don't think a similar hypercharge exists. It's brokenly balanced. I'm pretty sure you already read the title and you're trying to understand what I mean as a brokenly balanced hypercharge. Hypercharges are a mechanic that is pretty overpowered. Whenever a brawler gets a hypercharge and blah blah blah, they become meta and blah blah blah. Like pretty much what every single pro player say. But it's usually the case. I mean, think about Janet. She got a hypercharge and BAM! Ate you. Think about, I don't know, Edgar when he received his hypercharge. He was an F tier. Bam! I don't remember how good he was. It has passed a ton of time, okay? I don't remember how good Edgar was with the hypercharge, but people that remember it say that it was pretty broken. I don't remember it. I was less than 30k trophies back then. Anyways, this is the case also with Hank. So, you see, Hank is an F tier brawler. Like, maybe with the, the classic tank trait stuff, he actually became a D tier, maybe even a C tier. But let's face it, without the tank trait, he's a terrible brawler. He's pretty useless in any situation. There are only some limited situations where he's good at, and it's very, very occasional. And yeah, you're actually never going to play Hank in those situations anyways, because there's Larry and Lowry. Imagine playing a tank in a artillery situation. Anyways, then in this update, Hank got the hypercharge. So the hypercharge sounds pretty broken. The torpedoes that he throws when he uses the super homes in the enemies. It sounds pretty broken, right? It is, but it is not. So, you see, I've tried it multiple times in occasions where there were walls that I usually would use the super for maybe hitting an enemy that was pretty far away, and they usually tend to go over walls. It might be a skill issue, maybe I should play it some more, since as I'm recording this video, this is the second day that I'm playing it. But it actually tends more to go on walls to hit enemies that are over walls. I'm literally showing you an image of the case right now, where in a situation like this, the Hank torpedo wouldn't go to hit Mortis that is in a free situation, in a free kill situation, but it would hit the wall because it would try to attack the dynamite behind the wall. This is a situation where this hypercharge is in, and this is a big nerf to, of course, the hypercharge itself. So you would usually try to use this hypercharge in an open map, but like you can think, Hank is not an open map brawler. Whenever there's a brawler like Griff, you already know that you've lost as a Hank, because Griff will tend to open up the map. As right now, Griff, with the new gadget rework, every brawler has infinite gadgets, and this also makes Griff a really good map opener. Usually, wall breakers in general are terrible matchups against Hank, because Hank needs those walls to attack from behind. So this is not even the situation. Anyways, when would you even use Hank? Think about it. What is the best game mode for Hank? It's pretty much, if you want to know the truth, it's the NPC game mode, aka Brawl Ball. Why am I calling it NPC? Well, just enter in a match after 700 trophies and you will only face off against Dynamite, Mortis, Rico, always the same brawlers, and in your team you will always have the same brawlers. That's why I call it an NPC game mode. Because it is, everyone that plays it is an NPC. And here comes the best part, the part that guarantees you a victory, but that is very hard to come in. So whenever you're in overtime, usually the situations got pretty tricky. The enemy tried, the whole map is open. Dynamite is now suffering highly against everyone. And I mean everyone. The guy that picked Brock for no reason actually is finally happy because he can finally attack and do damage. Because with walls he can't. And you don't know how many times I had Brock teammates or enemies in maps like Sneaky Fields. Those people exist. Those people that pick Brock in those situations exist for some reason. So, anyways, as a Hank, what will you do in this situation? Nothing, right? Wrong, you got the hypercharge. As of you press that purple button and press that yellow button, the enemy knows that they will never win that situation. It's impossible for them. It's impossible. No one can beat something similar. No one ever can survive to a torpedo rain similar to Hank hypercharge in overtime in Brawl Ball. It's impossible. And this is the reason why I call it the most brokenly balanced hypercharge. It is only good in one and only situation. And that is the overtime in Brawl Ball. It's hard to go in there. It's hard to stay in that situation. It's hard to have that hypercharge button up without even pressing it. It's hard to have the super ready while this was happening, but if all of this is ready, the enemy team has lost. And now there's only you, with the ball and the goal open, with Thomar 753 and your hypercharge pin. If you got it. If you don't, well, I don't know, any pin I guess. So, does this hypercharge needs nerfs, buffs, or a rework? No, like I said, it's broken, but it's broken only in one and only situation. Anyways, it's hard to have a good, Brawl Ball map for Hank usually because he doesn't like too many bushes, but he doesn't like not having walls. He always needs walls, and he doesn't like having those bushes. So yeah, Sneaky Fields, for example, is a no for Hank because there's too many bushes, so there will be too much aggression for a Hank to handle. And so, does it need a rework? Does it need a buff, a nerf? Want to know my opinion? It needs nothing. It's one of those abilities that actually needs nothing, and they are strong, and it's okay that they are strong. Take, for example, Lily's Vanish gadget. Right now, it's balanced. It's not like what it was before. Before, it was not balanced, okay? That gadget was overpowered because you could actually cycle through gadgets over and over for 4 gadgets. But right now that she has, almost 30 seconds of reload for that gadget, it's actually balanced because you should decide if using it for running away from a situation or attacking and going in a situation. And if you do one of these, you can't get away with it. No need for any balance changes for this hypercharge. It's balanced, it's brokenly balanced. I like it. Anyways, that's all for today's video. See ya.